Hey, it's Tony talking Car Biz. 2023 Toyota bZ4X all electric. Let's take this one for a spin. So get started. The shifter is unique on the bZ4X, so there's no pulling or pushing anything. It's a dial. So basically you push down on the dial, turn to the right, and you're in the drive mode as indicated by the blue D. So let's get started and head out on the road here. Probably one of the biggest things that I notice when I get in an electric vehicle is how quiet they are. There is no engine noise, no muffler noise. The only sound I'm hearing right now is the sound of the heating and air conditioning system, the fan that's blowing out here. So if you like a quiet car, you're going to love the bZ4X. If you like the roar of the engine, probably not so much. But I do like the roar of the whirl of the electric motors when I step on it in one of these. So this is your limited edition, which comes standard with a litany of great features, safety features, comfort, convenience features. This one has an upgraded sound system, the JBL audio system, but pretty much everything else in here is going to be standard on a bZ4X, limited, including the panel moonroof up above, which is where my camera's hanging from or attached to. The steering wheel's leather wrapped. There's fingertip controls here for cruise control and sound system. Over here, information system controls and Bluetooth connectivity for your smartphone. It is a heated steering wheel, and we do have leather seats on your limited edition. These seats are heated and ventilated, both in the front and the rear, so that's pretty cool. Automatic temperature control, front driver and front passenger, tilt telescoping steering wheel, and the bZ4X is the first in Toyota's lineup. Well, it's their first electric car, number one. And I guess you'd call it a crossover, but it's the first one to use this new gauge cluster up here, which now is being also used on the 2023 Prius, which is a complete redesign. And so it's really unique. Normally you're used to seeing your gauges up closer. This is actually further out. In fact, I can't even reach it, not that I need to, but it's further out, extends out into the dashboard quite a bit further. It's all digital, and it's super easy to read. It's just really clear. The numbers are big. The speed, temperature, outside temperature, odometer, everything is really easy to read. I'm kind of surprised because it sits so far out there that I thought maybe the sunlight would wash it out, but nope, it looks great, easy to read. Plus it allows for more visibility out the front windscreen. It's a huge windshield, really no blind spots. Your outside mirrors are also oversized. They do have blind spot monitoring in both outside mirrors. Both outside mirrors are heated. They're also power. And then this one does have the 360 view camera. So what that means is there's going to be a camera underneath both of those mirrors, one in the front and in the rear. And then it stitches all those videos together, all those cameras together, and gives you a readout on your instrument cluster, so you can actually see down on top of the car to see around the perimeter of the car. So if you're backing out of your garage, you don't run over one of your kids' bikes or, God forbid, a family pet. So the 360 view is really nice. As I mentioned, this is your JBL audio system. It also has navigation. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to turn it on for two reasons. Number one, it's a brand new vehicle and we like to leave the setup for the first owner. And number two is YouTube will pick up on the music I play, and if I don't have copyright rights, then they'll give it a strike. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to turn this on and display it. Stop by the dealership and take a look. But this does have the JBL audio system, which is an upgrade, and so you pick up some extra speakers up here in the A panels, or A pillars I should say. Lots of room up front, super spacious. It doesn't feel claustrophobic at all, especially with the panel moonroof up above. The dashboard is really different, unique. I've never seen Toyota do this before, but this is all fabric all the way over across the dashboard, so it's kind of like a cloth dashboard. It definitely gives you an upscale feel, a luxury feel, and it probably helps a little bit with sound deadening and noise isolation. Of course, we have a driver's side airbag, passenger side bag, side curtain airbags, side door airbags. If you get in an accident in one of these, it's going to be like a pillow fight. There will be airbags popping out from all over the place, but definitely a safe vehicle. So I just want to demonstrate the ability to get up to speed, but this car in front of me decided to go slow. This is the one thing I like about electrics, is when you step on it, these cars go. Those electric motors kick in super fast, and you can get up to speed in a hurry. So that was like 50 to more than 50 in a very short period of time. Maybe you could read it up on the speedometer, but they get up and go really well. I'm going to take this exit here. I do like the turn signals click. It's very muted. All Toyotas have like buzzers and bells that beep for everything. In fact, when I use the power seat to move it back, it beeps, which is the first time I've ever seen a vehicle have a beeping seat. So plenty of bells and whistles. Automatic temperature control down below. I mentioned heated and ventilated seats, heated seats in the back, heated steering wheel, electronic front window de-icer, radiant heat for your feet, legs and feet that come out from down below. Push button start, of course, on electric. This whole area here has controls for your braking system, parking brakes and such. This side here has controls for your drive modes, eco, normal, and sport. 360 view switch, your all-wheel drive settings. This is the all-wheel drive version. They make it in a two-wheel drive, which would be a front-wheel drive. And then your shifter or your gear selector. And what's interesting about the gear selector, it's not a knob that you pull back and forth. You simply push down, turn it to the right to go into drive, turn it back to neutral, turn it to the left to go in reverse, and then to park, there's a button right here for parking. So there's nothing moving back and forth. It's all just this dial right here in the middle, which is pretty nice. The center console armrest area is really wide. You can see it's wider than probably my hand. There is a door right here, and when you pop that open, underneath here is your wireless charging. So you can throw your phone in there, close the door up, and you've got your wireless charging. The door is transparent too, so you can actually see down inside of there. Probably not on camera, but you can. And then there's a USB charging plug here, USB-C charging, or USB-A charging port right there. Further, this is all gloss black, so it does show fingerprints. It looks nice, but it's going to pick up your fingerprints. There's 2 cup holders here, and then your armrest is padded, and underneath the armrest there's some storage. Probably can't see it on the camera. One feature that I really like is the design of this. So this is like the bridge. Toyota calls it the bridge. And underneath the bridge, you can put handbags. There's room to store stuff. There's a USB-C port, and there's a 12-volt power outlet underneath there as well. So lots of places to put stuff down underneath there. Get them out of mind, out of sight, out of mind. I like that. What the bZ4X is missing is it doesn't have a glove box, so that doesn't open up like in a traditional car. There is no glove box over there, but you do have this extra storage underneath here and a really large center armrest storage as well. Overhead on the Limited, we have the automatic dimming mirror with the HomeNet garage door openers, or HomeLink, I'm sorry, so you can set up the 3 different remote controls for different garage doors. And then we have overhead lighting switches. We have our panel moonroof shade switch is up there. And then, of course, we also have the button for Toyota Safety Connect. So if you need roadside assistance, you push that button and away you go. You get the roadside assistance you need. Toyota will send someone out to help you. So that's about it. There is a lot to learn, a lot to like, a lot to love, and I recommend you take one for a spin yourself. Hey, I hope you found this video helpful. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Feel free to share it out. And then if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them. This is Tony talking Car Biz. Thanks for riding along with me.